Good afternoon everyone, this is Richard Faulkner for fxtradingalerts.com. This is the Sunday night technical analysis. We're quickly just going to go through the 8 pairs, 9 pairs that we trade, and hopefully it'll give us some sort of idea of where the markets are going to go for next week. So we'll start with the Euro USD. You can see here on the daily we're stuck in a possibly a pennant, possibly a channel formation. This is the daily chart. It is part of a bigger channel with an inner channel line here. You can quite clearly see that we've got this move up, consolidation. Chances are we're probably going to come down and touch this trend line. Obviously, being the daily charts, we don't really trade, we just take direction from the daily, we don't really trade off the daily. So really you've got to probably think we're going to have a spike down to this and then possibly a move up and a continuation up. We're finding some level of support on the 15 minute, and if we go into the 1 hour, we've come down. Basically what we've done is we've got a nice move up here. Got a channel, inner channel. I'll just take this off. We've got a channel, nice channel forming out here. So there's every possibility we could come down and touch this channel line down here. We are sort of finding support here. Obviously this was NFP on Friday, and if we take a fib retracement level from this level here down to, up to this level here, coming in at the 78.6% fib retracement. So there is every possibility that we could actually just turn and start heading up now. Personally, I wouldn't really want to take that trade on. I'd rather wait for this this channel line or pennant line down here, which comes in about 4,150. It's not going to meet up with this lower channel line here. So really, I mean, obviously you've got to have your own rules for entry, whether it be a double bottom, 3 drives down, whatever it may be. But there's a good chance that should we come down to this level here, you want to be looking to get long and possibly can be on for a big move here, actually, big move upwards. Things are looking pretty uncertain in the markets at the moment. I know NFP's had a huge effect on the dollar, and it's a difficult one to work out actually, because I mean USD Swiss has been hammered, obviously because of what happened on Friday, but as a sort of guide for correlation, usually means it's quite a good effect on the euro, and the euro usually strengthens when the dollar is getting hammered. But if America isn't putting the jobs on, obviously for the global economy, it's not going to be good. So while the pound shot up because of the weaker dollar, the euro hasn't really seen this much of an effect. So really, I think we're just going to have to wait and see, and just trade what we see as opposed to what we think. So for the euro dollar, we're going to be looking to wait for some sort of confirmation down at this trend line. Then we're going to be looking to get long and hopefully ride it up. What we'll do is we'll take a fairly heavy position down here, and then we'll take 50, maybe 75% off, and then just let it run for the week, possibly longer, and just put the stop break even on that one. USD JPY, nice channel forming out here. We're actually going to look. There's a good possibility that this channel is going to break now. So this is the 1 hour chart. So what we're going to be looking to do here is wait for a break, retest, and then get short. Now the reason I say this is a good possibility this could break is because if we look on the daily, we've come up to this upper channel trend line here, and we've had a fairly significant move down on Friday. So basically, I mean, you could be looking for a big target on this one, moving all the way back down to this channel line here. So potentially we've got some fairly significant moves coming in the market for the following week. But again, it would just be retest short, short heavy, take 50% off after 100 pips, and just let the rest run. Pound dollar, just a bit of a mess at the moment, to be honest with you. Potentially we had an ABCD pattern coming in at 127 extension here. It doesn't look like it's gone down that far. You could almost class this as a double bottom, so this could be looking to head a bit further north. But personally, I've got no trade on the pound dollar. Swissy, again, just a bit of a mess. Have a look at the daily. Nice channel here. We have a 3 drives pattern forming out down at this level here, which, if it actually come down to here, would have been a great place to get along with this lower channel line. But we haven't come down that far. Possibly, we'll just have to wait and see. There's no trade there for the Swissy. Euro Swiss, very interesting actually. We've got a nice channel on the daily. We had a really strong reaction off this lower channel line here. So what you want to be doing is, if we come back down to this on the daily, on the channel line, we will be looking to get long down here on the 15-minute chart, depending on whether we have a double bottom or not. And you can see the divergence here on the daily chart. And pop down to the 1 hour, you can see that there is a lower channel line which probably would coincide with the daily. Just bring this down here. Yeah, I mean, if those two coincide with each other, then yeah, definitely on for a great long opportunity down here at 1750-ish. But that's the Euro Swiss. Euro pound, great channel for me out at the moment. So again, every possibility that we could be looking for a bounce off this lower channel line down here at 8837. That's the daily chart. 8837 on the 1 hour is round about there, which is the neckline of the head and shoulders here. Roughly, can you see the inverted head and shoulders here? So again, that's a couple of things just lining up there nicely, so that could be a good opportunity to get along on the euro pound there. Euro yen, again, lower channel line, and if you do see all these channel lines lining up on the euro, or whether it be on the pound or the dollar or whatever it may be, if they do line up across the board, then you have a very, very high probability trade, and you do want to be taking those trades regardless. But you can see here the euro yen on the daily is coming down to another channel line as well, so again we could be expecting a bit of a bounce here as well, coming in at around about 11434. Pound yen, we actually had a losing trade on the pound yen today, not today, Tuesday. Had an inverted head and shoulders here, neckline here. We took it long on the retest of this channel line here and the neckline of the head and shoulders, and Yeah, no, it just kept going south, and I mean, this is trading. They're usually very high probability setups, but it's just one of those things. That one didn't work out. But you can see here we've got a trend line going 1, 2, 3 touches here. We've had a spike down to it, so it looks like we're forming out a bit of a base possibly. Might look for this to move back up, but you have got the you've got the EMA resistance here. Possibly there's a good opportunity this is going to roll over. If this does roll over, we're going to be looking to take this short on a retest of this trend line here. So that's the pound yen. And finally, the pound Swiss. No, it's just a bit of a mess, to be honest. I've got nothing on the pound Swiss. So anyway, that's what we're looking at this week. Obviously, we'll be trading this live in the trading room. So some good setups potentially happening for this week. So it could be a busy week actually. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. This has been Richard Faulkner for fxtradingalerts.com, and we'll if we don't see you in the trading room, we'll see you next Sunday. Okay, thank you. Bye bye.